Hi, this is Boyd Walker. I'm recording a video about the fraud that the company eHarmony.com did to me. It's something they have done to thousands of people. Just go and search on Google.com complaints, eHarmony.com. I had subscriptions on and off with eHarmony.com from starting, I don't know, about 2004, 2005 was the first time. Early on, I met, I think, 4 different women who I just met once. Just a quick meetup, just not really even a date, just meeting each other, talking to each other 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then it didn't go anywhere. Well, it wasn't a mutual interest. I did have one woman that was interested in dating me, and I wasn't attracted to her. So the last time I thought I would give eHarmony.com one more chance, and I signed up for, they had a 3-month special in the fall of 2015. I believe it was October 6th. I paid for 3 months. And what the terms on their website says, at the end of the 3 months, I had the option to renew at $39.95 per month. And I all through October, November, December of 2015, I wasn't having any prospects at all. Like I've said in other videos, I kept seeing more women who were not my type, women who I would say kept walking past the salad bar, to put it nicely. I'm not shallow. I'm interested in women who have a thinner build. I've been thin all my life. And everybody has their likes and their dislikes, and I like women who have a thinner build, and I'm not interested in a woman who's obese. I kept seeing lots of women on there that were obese that I wasn't interested in. And also, about 1 out of every 3 to 4 profiles that I would click on, it would say this profile is no longer active. And I just thought something's going on. So I get to the end of December of 2015, and I decide that's it. I'm done. I'm never coming back to eHarmony again. This just isn't worked out. I haven't met anyone in several years. Not that I'm a hot prospect as a single man. Not stunningly beautiful, not rich, not super talented in any way that stands out. So I'm not Brad Pitt, of course. So what I did, one of the last days of December 2015, you can see I made props for this video, is eHarmony had, just like on your iPhone, when you go to settings on your iPhone, they had the same exact thing. Let me hold this. Darn it. It's been a while since I've held this thing. Maybe hold it this way. So here is off. There's on. There's off. There's on. So eHarmony.com had this option. Went into my account at the end of December 2015. For this button for renew, to charge for January 2016 to keep having my subscription. So one of the last days of December, I went and turned it from renew to not renew. And I get an email from eHarmony.com January 6th of 2016. They just charged me for another month. I thought, what's going on? I called them up and I says, around the 27th of December, I changed from renew to not renew my account. Why did I get charged? And I says, I want my money back for that, and I want my subscription turned off. Well, the lady says, well, we're not going to give you your $39.95 back, but we will unsubscribe you. So I was upset, but I thought, I'm done with this company. Well, what happened in February of 2016, February 6, 2016? I get another email. My account had been charged again, $39.95. Then I'm just really puzzled at this point. I call them up again, and I says, this happened in January, where I was charged for another month that I had unsubscribed for. She wouldn't give me my money back. I told her, I'm done with your company, please unsubscribe me. And so for the second month in a row, February of 2016, I'm getting charged $39.95. The lady says, okay, well, I can't give you your money back for February, but I can unsubscribe you. So what I did is, for 7 days in a row, after I talked to that lady in February of 2016, I went into my eharmony.com page. I logged in, and I logged in every day, 7 days in a row. I go in there, and I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 days after I talked to that lady, my account was changed to renew. I change it to do not renew. I go back in there the next day, it's changed to renew. I changed it to do not renew. So in the span of 7 days, after I talked to that lady February of 2016, my account settings for eharmony.com got changed from do not renew to renew 4 times in 7 days. So either eharmony.com has a program where their computer goes in and changes the customer's selection for do not renew subscription to renew. And I can't remember if I called back again in February of 2016 or not. I was just really puzzled, really pissed. But I got another charge March of 2016, March 6, 2016, email saying I was charged. Talk to the person again. I says, okay, this is the 3rd month in a row. I'm done with your company. I'm never going to do business with your company again. Please I want a refund for January, February, March. She says, well, I can't give you a refund, but I can unsubscribe you and be all done with this. And I thought that was honestly what she did, is totally unsubscribe me from any renewals for eharmony.com. And I was upset, and but done with the phone call. I get off the phone, and I think I threw away my password for my eharmony.com account. And I was pursuing a relationship with a young woman from Montana. I live in Minnesota. I had worked with her at a pizza restaurant in 2006, 2007, and I was just done with eharmony.com. Really, completely done. Never going back there again. I was thinking, boy, what a scam this company is. They charge you extra months, and then they won't give you money back. And then fast forward, back to the first prop. So that was, so I had talked to them, I don't know if you can see this very well. I could talk to them in January 2016, February 2016, March 2016 that I just described in the last few minutes. Fast forward to March, I think it was late March 2018, 2 years later. I was calling to pay my Visa debit card payment, and the person on the phone says your account is over the limit. And I was puzzled by that. And I says, well, what's the last charge? And they says, eHarmony.com. 2 years later. Can you believe that? 2 years later? And I was just floored. Unbelievably, I couldn't believe it. I was so upset. 2 years. 2 years. I told the Visa person I unsubscribed from eHarmony.com over 2 years ago. And I waited until I think it was early April 2018, called eHarmony.com. And I says, what's going on? I explained the calls from January, February, March 2016. And it was a young man that I talked to on the phone this time. And he says, oh, okay, yeah, I see. He looked into my account and he says, you haven't logged into your account in over 2 years. So he said, I asked for all my money going back to January, February, March 2016, all the way through 2016, 2017 into 2018. He says, well, I can't do that, but I can refund you the last 3 months that we charged you. $39.95 a month. So I got almost $120 back from them, but the rest of this, about $1,000, because they made 28 months worth of unauthorized charges to my account. So I started calling them. I don't know how many times I have called eHarmony.com since April of 2018. The problem is I just get really mad when I would call them over and over and over again, and they says, no, we're not giving you a refund for that. And I even after explaining, all of this that happened and going into my account and unsubscribing, and then finding that someone or a computer was going in and changing it to this from this. And I'm getting mad now. So I have a theory that eHarmony.com employees there in California go into people's accounts and change it from do not renew to renew. Then they refuse to give you a refund. I have another theory that the employees of eHarmony.com get some kind of commission, or they're getting paid or something for going into customers' accounts. But go on Google, like I've said before, go on Google and search eHarmony.com complaints. I'm afraid if I gave my middle finger to the people at eHarmony in my video, to the people at eHarmony.com, then YouTube would delete my video or make me edit it or something. That's what I want to do. Or like my mom says, I'm so mad I want to spit nails. But it's California. They don't have as good of morals as people in the rest of the country have. That's the state that Johnny Carson says, all the world tilted and all the bad people slid into California. But anyway, I have other videos on eHarmony.com. I got the videos showing the message on my tailgate. It's just a rotten company. That's fraud, if you ask me. That's fraud. That's theft. They lied to me. One of the times that I had called them, I don't know if it was January or February or March of 2016, when I went into my account, it was back to renew after she had just told me, well, we will unsubscribe you. And so I don't know. I don't know how eHarmony.com is even in business. I know that they have been sued by at least one state attorney general's office. There have been some law firms that have started class action lawsuits against eHarmony.com. They really shouldn't be in business doing this kind of stuff. Another thing is summer of 2018, after, a few months after I discovered, these 2+ years of charges to my credit card, that's in the red here, I changed my credit card number. And what happened? Match.com had just made an unauthorized charge to my credit card. And so I get my credit card number changed. I called up Match and I says, I didn't authorize this charge you just made. I think it was $129. And they says, well, we'll give you back $109. So they refunded me $109. And anyway, so Match.com, not any better than eHarmony.com, but I don't know what online website is really safe to do business with, who isn't going to screw you. But it's not eHarmony.com, it's not Match.com. I really wonder about Dr. Neil Clark Warren, that sweet old Christian man. I really wonder what he thinks of the company that he started. I believe he was bought out of it sometime in 2016. I don't think he has any ties to the company anymore, but you really think a sweet old Christian man, just, the way he did his commercials great, do you really think he would be screwing people like the people that have been working for eHarmony.com since then? I don't know. Anyway, I got through the video without swearing. That's the good part. I'd like to swear, but then the video might be rated lower, not promoted as much. So if I'm at 17+ minutes on the video now. If you want to have fun with eHarmony.com, call them up and ask them why they haven't given Boyd Walker his $1,000 back. I think they still owe me about $1,000 or maybe $1,040. Excuse me for burping, but anyway, it's kind of like, people you occasionally run into in your life that you really want to tell them where to go. Well, eHarmony.com is like one of those people, but I have a suggestion for the employees at eHarmony.com who were involved with going into my account and turning and messing with my subscription, from do not renew to renew, and charging me an extra $1,000 that they weren't authorized. Go to a nursery or maybe a large grocery store that has some cactuses. Find a nice cactus about 2 inches wide, and then go to another aisle where they have spices and get some really hot sauce. Really hot Tabasco sauce. And then when you get home, take the Tabasco sauce and pour it over the cactus. And then pull your pants down, shove the cactus up your ass. There you go. See ya, bye.